Joining us now is psychotherapist Leslie Austin. Good morning.
Good morning.
We look at these stories, especially the one with the tickets and the phony letter and the lies and everything else. What do you think when you see that?
Well, you know, I don't think these moms are bad people, but they're really modeling the wrong values for their kids. And what they're broadcasting is, I want what I want it now. I'll do anything I can to get it. That's what they're telling their kids, including lie, cheat, and steal, which is not okay.
This Miss Ceballos, I'm reading through all of the stuff that she said. Well, didn't they know it was a lie? And it sounded so phony, and it sounded so... She literally would do anything to get something from her kid.
I think so, and that's a lot of fast peddling. But, you know, really it would be better if she was teaching her daughter, you do your best, you try and get what you want, and if you don't get it, life will present you with other opportunities. You've got to get a habit of resiliency, self-respect, good values. This is instant gratification over long-term values, and it's a bad road to go down. George Harrison wrote a song, I, me, mine. This is it.
In your practice, when you see people, do you see a shift within parenting over the last decade or so?
Oh, I sure do.
And where they become more meddlesome, more involved, more trying to protect or trying to get things for the kids?
Yes, and where you see the results of that now is in corporate America, where you have, in the business environment, you have kids who grew up with this, I, me, mine, I'm important, anything I want I get, and it doesn't matter what I have to do or who I have to harm to get it.
Right.
In corporate America, we have an energy and a mood now of, it's okay to do anything as a company just to succeed and sell things, but where are the ethics, where are the values, where is self-respect as an individual, where are basic old-fashioned values? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, and most of all, don't retaliate. Even just for practical reasons, it will always come back and get you. Somebody else will say, well, she did it, why shouldn't I? And they'll get you back.
Well, which comes first? Where's the egg and the chicken in this? And from the standpoint, is it a societal message that parents are taking, or because we're so greedy about so many different kinds of things, or...
I think yes, I do. It's a chicken or the egg question. They both feed each other. Our media, which I'm now speaking on, can do great things, but also we broadcast some really negative images sometimes. We idolize pop stars who have really bad values as parents and as people, and they may be great performers, but they're not great role models, and we idolize them and follow them and obsess. So our kids say, well, this one has all this money and all this fame, and look how great they are, and everybody follows them around, the paparazzi. I want to be like that.
These Spears girls are kind of a good example,
Very good example.
You know, the one who with the shaved head and the doesn't
Michael
take care of her
Jackson
kids,
dangling his child over the balcony. You know, it's not a good sense of values in parenting. You really want to teach your kids to have self-respect, to develop a habit of being resilient, to have ethics, and take the long view instead of instant gratification.
So you're not nearly as old as I am, but my parents used to say no a lot.
Mine too.
Right.
Mine too.
How do you teach parents then to say no?
Here's the really important thing, and I know it's hard for parents. Your child is a separate person from you, and you have to grow them up properly. I know that sounds very old-fashioned. I don't mean to sound old-fashioned. You really have to teach them values. You have to teach them you don't always get what you want. Like the Rolling Stones said, you can't always get what you want. Rock and roll's here today. You can't always get what you want. Life goes on. You are more important as a person. You have more self-respect than any concert, any MP3 player, any video game. And if you don't get those things and you don't have the things all your friends have, you can still be a really good person, and you can get them if you earn them.
You know
That's a different set of values.
But that's a whole... how do you get adults to actually embrace that mantra? Because that's such a difficult lesson for children.
It sure is.
They don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be on the outside. They want the stuff that the in-kids have.
Well, again, now, unfortunately, we're in a very competitive culture. The one who gets the most toys wins. The one who has the most money, the most fame. And really, you got to remind yourself you're a good person, whether most Americans are not famous and rich, and they're really good people, and they live very good lives, and their kids grow up to be happy.
Crazy idea.